and welcome everybody to the Inner Light podcast, where we explore esoteric topics such as aliens, mysticism, spirituality, the occult, and more conspiracy stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying any of those are conspiratorial, but also I'm saying, in addition, conspiracy is also a subject we may talk about because they're very interesting and fascinating. Okay, so this episode we're going to talk about aliens. So aliens are very interesting. Ton of um so aliens, what are they? They are beings that are not from Earth. Okay, so bacteria on Mars can be an alien. Well, no, that's not really what I mean. It's like intelligent life forms, like humanoid life forms, um, on another planet, on another galaxy or universe that are not human. Like those Greys in those movies, and those Pleiadians, you know, Nordic aliens, tall whites, whatever you want to call them. Those are all aliens. We are aliens to them by definition, our definition. So there's that. So, what types of aliens are there? Well, there are tall whites and Nordics. There are the gray aliens, the reptilians, Arcturians, Syrians, insectoids. I don't know what else, but yeah, Lyrans, the cat aliens. Um, so yeah, um, Nordic aliens are very interesting. So they look like us, but better. Apparently, they look like us humans, but they're better looking and more sophisticated and advanced, and they're just overall better, um, superior. So apparently, they took the old human species, the caveman type humans, and mixed it with their own DNA, and that created us humans. So that would explain our level of sophistication while still having our primal instincts and still being stupid, kind of. um, but yeah, I personally think humans are amazing and have potential. It's just the current state of humanity kind of sucks. Um, you know, but maybe we're here to talk about aliens. So aliens, they're the Nordics. So they're split into two groups supposedly. The groups that like us and the groups that don't like us. So one of them created us, and then one of them decided that, oh, that was a bad idea. We want to wipe them out. And then the good ones are like, nope. They love us and they want to protect us. Then the good ones want to love us and want to protect us. So yeah, maybe they're doing that. And the bad ones try to sneak into our society and blend in and find little ways to poison us or influence us negatively, destroy us from the inside out. So that, yeah. So that was the Nordics, and the gray aliens. I don't know much about them. I just know that apparently they're like drones or something created by the reptilians, and they're used to do tasks for the reptilians or whoever. The reptilians are like lizard people. They're very the evil ones are very like ugly apparently, and they eat people. I don't know if that's true, but some of them might feed on human fear, blood, something like that. That's where the whole adrenochrome conspiracy theory comes from. Well, not only in the reptilians, but evil humans probably might do that. I don't know. It's not really something I want to talk about, but yeah, reptilians, the evil ones, may have cut off from source and are puppets for the archons. Archons are spiritual evil parasites. Um, yeah. I might make a Discord, guys, for the podcast, so I can call people at the end of the stream. Not that I have much of an audience right now, but when and if I do, I will make a Discord. I will make one after the stream. So so yeah, reptilians and insectoids. I don't know much about them, but I know more about them on the spiritual plane, not their physical manifestations, but the spiritual plane where they are reported as the surgeon archetype, healers, repairmen, women, I don't know. But this may be countered by another opposing belief that these insectoids on the spiritual plane are really there to energetically sabotage us and mess with our energy systems. So some warn that to stay away from these insectoid beings on the spiritual plane. So they look like praying mantis is, but humanoid. Like they stand up and they're taller than you, and they have cloaking technology in the physical, maybe the spiritual too. I really don't know that much about them, but they're very fascinating. And I urge you to protect your energy systems if you run into one. So, one time I was laying in bed and trying to sleep or something, and in my mind's eye, I saw like a insectoid face, like alien, staring at me, like it was mad at me that I was doing something it didn't like I was winning. And then I saw, like, like the insect parts on the body parts, like the little, I don't know if it's the antennas or a different part, but like I saw a bunch of those in the background. It was like weird. It's like their nature or something. I don't know. I saw in another trip report, DMT trip report or something like that, that the mantis said to the human, "We appear like this to you because you would not this is the only way that you would understand us. You would not understand our true form." And that's very striking. But that's only one mantis that said that. We don't know how subjective that experience was or if it's even true. Yeah. Another thing people like to say that DMT is a manifestation, like the trips are a manifestation of the human psyche, the human archetypes in the subconscious, and I disagree. No, I think what you're seeing on DMT is 100% real. I'm not saying you don't have subjective experiences on it, but those beings, however you perceive them, are real. 100%. The reality, the realms you go to on DMT is real. The beings you meet are real. And we are trapped in this body. We're limited to the brain and its perceptions, the senses, their perceptions when we are in this body. This body is a very low frequency, dense vessel that we are burdened by. We are trapped. It's like a cage. And we are out of body when we go to sleep. And it's very suspicious that we forget our dreams, or we tend to forget our dreams, and we don't remember when we fall asleep, aka transition from in body to out of body. And we don't remember our dreams usually after we wake up. So it's very suspicious, as if there's some sort of energy device or condition that burdens us, that makes us forget our dreams, makes us forget our out of body state, which is one of the most important states we should remember, because the truth is out there, literally out there, and we need to find a way to remember what's out there. So I've been typing out my dreams recently. I hope that does help me, but maybe I should write them down instead of typing. I don't know, but yeah, I've been typing them out, not writing. And I really want to lucid dream and astral project. That's like my dream. Wait, I didn't mean to make that pun. So maybe I. Okay, so yeah, but we're still linked and connected to our physical body while we're out of body. So that's why when you try to have a sexual dream, or do have a sexual dream, you ejaculate or are gonna very quickly ejaculate in real life, and that wakes you up. So that proves that we are connected to our physical body while we're out of body. Not only that, but a lot of other factors prove that. Like, you may accidentally punch the wall in real life if you punch your brother's hand in the dream, which has happened to me. You might get in a fight in the dream, get pushed back onto a chair, and my back hit the back of my bed in real life somehow. Yeah, so that just proves that we're still in our, not in our body, but connected to it. Like, we're still burdened by it. Don't get me wrong, I love the body. I love my body. I love nourishing myself, protecting myself, taking care of my health. I'm just saying that the reality is that we are burdened by it. We are trapped in it. Because we are not the body, we are the soul. Yeah, we are the soul consciousness in the body. We're the energetic body, if anything. If anything, we're the energetic body. We're at least the energetic body more than we are the physical body. If not the energetic body. Or at least more so that. Because like a lot of people say that we are just pure consciousness experiencing this. But I don't know. I've never had a Satori. I never had a spiritual awakening like that. In this lifetime, at least. So yeah. I would like to. But yeah, so there are forces out there that want to keep us asleep and ignorant to this so that we reincarnate over and over. They want us to reincarnate because this is a soul farm. They use us as cattle, pretty much. Like, they harvest our energy and then they try to recycle us. That's why we are memory wiped at birth, so we don't remember and try to break out. And they want you to forget your past knowledge and just restart over and over again. But this is the catalyst to your awakening regarding that. I want everyone to work with me or work with yourself or whoever, just to try to examine reality, astral project, lucid dream, try to go outside your body and study reality, study the structure of reality, study any entities that are influencing you, influencing anybody around you. Personally, I know much about entities in the spiritual plane. I know how they influence me and others. I know how they manipulate people and harvest their energy. So, third-party entities attached to people, and you may get bad vibes from the person, but really you're getting the vibes. It's the entity on them. The person is just the person. They're not the entity. But you blame the person because you don't know the entity's there. So you associate that with the person, and that's a false association. And the person doesn't even know that they have entities. So you better be careful who you judge, because you never know if you're ever going to be in their shoes. You never know that you might just hurt them for no good reason. I'm not saying you have to be burdened by the entity's energy. I'm just saying that you shouldn't blame the person themselves because they may be stuck in a rut that you don't understand. You know, when I get bad vibes from someone, usually I can spot right away there's an entity on them. No pure human is like that. I understand entities, I know their energies, and it's very easy to detect entities on people for me. Very easy. So if you ever need a reading, you can message me in the Discord that I will make after this podcast. Or comment down below. Yeah. there is an agenda in this world to there's an evil agenda. The Illuminati is a blanket term for a variety of different groups and secret societies amongst the world that want to probably ultimately harvest energy from humans. They want to extract negative energy from humans. They want to have humans produce negative energy. I feel like that's one of the ultimate goals. I don't really understand evil. I don't really understand the point, but I know that there are these beings that their existence is sustained by negative energy, and our soul energy provides them food. So they are not starving because of people's negativity. They ultimately convince a lot of humans to produce negative energy, and I think that's the Illuminati's goal. That's why they poison us. They influence us negatively. You know, they put symbolism in their media. That's why human sellouts are pretty much agents of darkness. They are agents of the devil or demons or whatever. They are putting negative symbolism in their media, and if they're not, then they may be manipulated to put negative symbolism in their media without knowing it, because they have an entity attachment, or entities are behind the veil, behind the scenes, behind the veil in the astral realm, influencing the human while they're creating a project. I've had it happen to me. I've seen it in others. So before you hop on your conspiracy keyboard and be like, whoa, dude, this famous person or this person is a sellout, bro. Look, they got that symbolism in their media. No, they're not a sellout. They don't know that they're doing it. They don't know the symbol. They just got manipulated into it. Because when you make something, you may get a thought and you don't know where it came from. You just do it if you want. But I have enough discernment to realize what's going on, and I don't have to put symbolism in my media. Because I've been urged to do it many times, but then I know what it is, so I don't do it. I know the consequences that may occur, because what you put out into the universe may come back to you. So if you put out, like, in your, like, a video game, you get beat up in the video game, you create a scene where you get beat up, you could get beat up in real life. Or if you make a UFO in a video game, you may encounter an alien, because I sure have put a UFO in one of my scenes in a video game. Yeah, I'm a game developer. But and then the next day I almost got astral abducted, or I might have gotten astral abducted and forgot. I don't know if that was related to the UFO, but I feel like it might have been. It was very weird. Yeah, let's see how much time has passed. It's only 19 minutes. Okay, so I got 40 minutes to go. So excuse me. So yeah, so yeah, they have a goal to keep humans in the dark about the nature of reality, their purpose, and what's going on, and to extract negative energy from them. They use humans as a conduit to place their attention onto negative things, because you know what that does? Human consciousness is a powerful tool. It's a powerful creator. It's a powerful enhancer. So when you place your focus and attention on something, it makes it more powerful. So if you don't want negativity to grow, just don't pay attention to it. Don't give it the power of your consciousness. That's why the bigger person always just walks away from trouble. So they're not entertaining it with their consciousness. I'm not saying you shouldn't be aware of negative things, because awareness is powerful. You need awareness to change things and acceptance to change things. But to dwell on something is not good. A lot of people like to be filled with anger and rage and not let go of it, and that's destructive to yourself and others. It's negativity. And that's what the Archons want. They want you to be negative and be angry all the time so that they're fed this delicious food to them. They're just trying to survive, and you don't need to have sympathy for that. It's kind of weird. Like, I kind of felt bad, but you shouldn't really, because, like, they're not good for us. They're not good. Like, yeah. You shouldn't really feel bad. Like, their existence is, like, as cruel as it sounds, it's not important to us. Like, they will do horrible things just to live, just to exist. So, better not give them any sympathy, you know? There was a story I read on Reddit or somewhere that someone went on a retreat, a shamanic retreat or something, for ayahuasca or something, and they found on the trip they found archons or something feeding on them, and he was like demanding them to leave, and the archons are like, "We're just trying to survive," and he was like, "No, go," and then they left. I think it's like, damn, that was deep. They're just trying to survive. They didn't even bark back. They just said they're trying to survive. That's crazy. But like, yeah, we feed on love. We feed on attention and love, I think. But I don't know. We're love beings. We're light. They're darkness and hate. They're ugly. We're beautiful. So they manipulate humans to join to they manipulate humans to help them by giving the human a reward, fame, fortune, but in exchange the person is burdened by darkness. The person becomes a puppet for the archonic forces and slash or the Illuminati. So it's best not to gain power under the wings of these forces. It's better to just do it yourself, you know, because we can manifest anything we want, you know. But there's a lot of rules and laws to the universe about manifestation. You can't just do it. You have to actually follow the laws of the universe, you know, like, and I could explain that. Like, if you want to try to get money, you can't just get money. You have to clear out all the blockages in your subconscious and your belief systems. You have to, yeah, pretty much. You just have to change your thoughts and, you know, make sure you actually believe that you deserve money and you get money. Imagine what it's like to have money. That feeling will attract. And manifestation isn't really concrete or set in stone. It's more like you just attract something. I feel like, and your manifestation energy can be so powerful that it just seems like you just brought that into your life. Like, yeah, you brought it so well into your life. You're so powerful, and you did. But I feel like it's all about just attraction. Like, you attract things based on your energy, and the more you do it, the more likely you are attracted. The more powerful and magnetic you become. So yeah, well, always watch your thoughts. Watch your feelings. Don't think negatively. Don't complain about being broke. I mean, maybe do if you need to get out of your system, but then don't dwell on it. Just keep going, you know. Sometimes you need to just like let it all out, you know. The feeling of lack, the frustration that comes with it. Frustration that comes the accumulated negativity that comes with being lacking for so long. You need to just, you know, find a way to deal with that. But a lot of people don't understand the laws of the universe. A lot of people don't care or understand the law of attraction, manifestation. They just want to be negative. Some people feed on that themselves. Like, some people want to be negative, but they don't know it. People, and I'm not immune to that. I'm not, not prone to that because I found myself doing the same thing. I'm like, oh shit, damn, I sort of like that. Like, I kind of want to do that. Like, but yeah, it's not best to do that. Like, you just want to complain sometimes. You just want to feel like a victim, you know? So it's best to realize that and admit it to yourself instead of, a lot of people say flame victim mentality. It's like, why not just realize that you might want it? I don't know. I'm not saying continue to do it, but there's a part of you that's like magnetized to it. I don't know. But yeah, victim mentality definitely is a way to attract victim situations. So also we attract events and things based on our emotions. Everything is a state of our emotional inner state. So if you have negative entities in your aura, it's likely that they're a reflection of your inner emotional state and slash or your inner thoughts that you thought and energies that you carry within you that made it even possible for the entities to resonate with you in the first place, like trauma, emotions. So yeah, if you're able to clear these emotions, then you're able to stop resonating with the entities. Therefore, they leave you alone. They go away. They literally cannot be near you if they energetically do not resonate with you. It's like impossible because we live in an energetic environment, and all of this physical stuff is just energy. It's just really dense, so it gives us the illusion of solidity. So the real world is more so outside of this physical realm. This physical realm is just an illusion propped up by our brain, sent to the senses. Everything is energy waves, decoded by the brain, then sent to the senses. That's why this body is like a trap. It's like a VR helmet. But if you take it off, you see the real world around you. Like, have you ever seen the spiritual realm? Holy crap. It's like everything just opens up. You know? It's just, yeah, so, aliens, huh? Aliens. Yeah, a lot of people like to focus on UFOs, but I think that's the most boring part. I want to know about the aliens themselves. Like, UFOs can be cool, but I want to know about the aliens themselves, just like standing there, like in the flesh, what they do, what they're like, what they can do. Like, just want to talk to them. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's the cool part, not the fucking UFO sightings. Like, what? It's boring. If that's all you do all day, just look at that. I mean, obviously they're fascinating, but like, only that? No. I want to see what the aliens look like. I want to see what they do, what they want with us. What are their intentions? There's this organization called Galactic Federation of Light. I don't really know if I trust them. I think they're secretly evil, but I could be wrong. Because I know that an abductee made a YouTube video saying that he got abducted by them and he was put in like a hypnotic state, like he didn't remember until he got into deep meditation and remembered it. Deep meditation and remembered it. And he said that they asked him, what is the current state of human consciousness? So that's very, I don't know why they asked that. Like, they can't find out themselves. They have to ask a human and abduct them under a hypnotic state. And then another thing about Galactic Federation of Light is that what is it? I looked up in a what's it called? G-Matrix? Hold on, let me Geometria or Geometria calculator. It basically gets the numeric value of words and shows other words with the same numeric value. And I put Galactic Federation of Light in it, and it said some pretty horrible things. Like, it said, oh, one of them was, oh no, hell is a horrible place. Another said reptilian queen or something. Another, here, let me do it. Galactic Federation of Light. Okay, so one of them is Illuminati Sacrifice. Four Horsemen. Scottish Rite, which is like a Freemason thing. Yeah, this is the wrong site. Hold on. I'm just gonna drop the topic now. I don't know, maybe. I'm just gonna drop the topic now. I really don't know anything about them, but I know that their Israeli government person said that they exist. They claim that they exist. So, aliens. Aliens. What else about them? I don't really know what to say. How long has it been? 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes left. I could just end the podcast here, honestly. I pretty much said all that I wanted to say. So yeah, thank you for... Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I mean, I kind of want to do the rest of the 30 minutes. Aliens. I feel like they definitely exist. It's just they're really good at being not detected. And if there are pictures of them, people don't believe them because they're very skeptical, like the pessimists that they are, like the cynical, nihilistic people that they are, that they're brainwashed to be and that they love to be, because they feed on that, don't they? They feed on negativity. They feed on pessimism and nihilism and skepticism. You know, those are the type of people that I despise. I hate skeptics and cynical people. You know, they want to just remain in their fantasy little world that everything's only physical and nothing spiritual exists. So, have fun with that. I don't really see much joy in that. I feel like it's very mundane. You think of life is mundane because you believe it's mundane, because you don't cultivate anything meaningful in your life, because you don't realize the grand scheme and your purpose. You don't cultivate your divine purpose, your dharma. So I feel like life is magical and exciting if you do your divine purpose. And people who think life is mundane don't really have anything going on. They don't want to explore anything spiritual. Excuse me. But there are a lot of narcissists in spirituality in the New Age. They think they're above people because they're spiritual. They think they treat them like they're inferior. Personally, I have treated them pretty fairly. I've been treated pretty normally. Even when they flame me for being spiritual, and yeah, a lot of them are pretty rude and ignorant, but and they even are narcissistic against other spiritual people. Like, those are the type of people I don't want to be around. Did you know that in the Mr. Beast video, there's a 666 in the left? It's called $1 versus $500,000 plane ticket, and then the left, the windows spell out 666. They changed the thumbnail to hide that, but then they changed it back for some reason. It's very interesting. 666 symbolism in their video thumbnail. And he's called Mr. Beast. I don't hate Mr. Beast. I actually do enjoy his videos. I'm just spotting out the obvious symbolism. It's very strange. Like, oh, I can't tell if it's deliberate or he accidentally did it. Like the archons or spiritual beings like influence one of the thumbnail creators to have that in there somehow. But I don't understand when people get like an evil feeling from Mr. Beast. Like, he actually seems like a kind of a good person. Like he heals blind and deaf people, and people are like, dude, I don't know why, I just get a bad feeling. Like, what? Dude, I watched it. It looks normal. And I'm good at reading energy. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you should never work with dark forces, obviously. You don't want to get money from dark forces, because if you use that money, then it's going to attract dark karma, and it's not good. It's really, really bad. It's probably the worst kind of karma you can get. Karma. I read it in a Sadhguru book. I was just browsing at Barnes & Noble and picked it up and looked in it. It said black magic karma is the worst kind of karma because you energetically manipulated people. So that's energetic manipulation karma. And trust me, it's not fun. I've been through it. I've been through the karma. It really is the worst karma you can get. At least one of the worst. I don't know. Like, obviously, it's, I don't know, just been through the worst pain that I've ever been in because of it. Sorry, that was not supposed to play. So, but karma, people don't really understand what karma is, I think. I think that all karma is really just a reflection of you. It's just what you attract. It's a reflection of your emotional inner state. Like Aaron Doughty says, you attract what you believe you deserve. You get what you believe you deserve. So you need to really watch out about your guilt and shame and what they can manifest. You need to clear guilt and shame. So yeah. I'm not saying try not to be guilty and shameful. Like, let yourself feel the feelings, but, you know, try to clear those feelings, you know? Like, still be a human, have morality, obviously. Don't become sociopathic or psychopathic. Just be emotional still. Emotional sensitivity is really a good thing. Beautiful thing. A lot of people make fun of it. Well, if you're not emotionally in tune with your emotions, then you are missing out on life. You are burdened. You're not experiencing the fullness of life. And shame on you for flaming people for doing that, because that is a good thing, to be emotionally sensitive. Emotions are really important to feel. And it is really a shame, especially in America. People are very, they think it's unmanly, they think you're too sensitive or whatever. It's just, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Like, you should feel emotions. This is partly why I want to move out of America, because the culture and the people here kind of suck. Like, they're not really good people, or like people I relate to at least. You know, I'm not saying everyone's bad. Like, there are good people and stuff, but man, the culture, not really a fan of. I don't know. Uh, so reincarnation theory. There's a theory that reincarnation is a trap in it. It's a trap in used to keep people ignorant and recycled in a vicious cycle where the archons or whoever extract energy from us, and they use us eternally, or try to use us eternally, as an energy source. So it would be best to avoid this trap when the time comes. That's why we need to cultivate knowledge and practice in this lifetime being outside a body and remembering, so that we do not fall for the trap. If it is a trap. So, yeah. Well, I think I'm done now. Yeah. Thank you for watching if you did, and goodbye now. Bye bye.